Yeah, you're live.
Welcome back to the second session of the Voice of Success Self-Discovery 2018 edition, How to Turn Great Ideas into Reality. And recently I was sharing with my sister in a home fellowship. Actually, I was sharing in our home fellowship, we pray as a family. And I shared something that it hurts to live a life of regrets and we should celebrate life. And for me, life, I don't take it for granted, and I know that it's not easy in the field, just like many people. So I celebrate my days, I celebrate my goals, I celebrate my deals. When I pass a deal, of course, I have no reason to celebrate it. When I really achieve something, I celebrate it personally, I celebrate it with my team, celebrate it with my staff and everybody, and my friends, and you can also celebrate as a family. Because it's never easy. Something that you should have a life theme in your life to guide you and to support you in your endeavors. You should have a theme or something that you really want in your mind when you're really chasing your dreams, you're really working out your dreams. And me, what is in my mind says that if it was easy, then everyone would be doing it. And that's why we're created differently, different skin color, different height, different size, and we have different birthdays, maybe twins, but even twins, they have different timing. They cannot be born at the same hour. So someone is older than the other in terms of time. Yeah, some twins, one can be born like today and another one like in the evening. So we are very unique, very, very unique. And this journey of self-discovery catches much more in your uniqueness. And that's why we have different capabilities. Lindon can do some things 100%. You yourself, you can do something 100%, which I cannot do. And I think it's a good, big reason. It's a big natural reason. And that's why this life is so balanced. That's why there are doctors, they work on our health. That's why you have taxi drivers, they work on our transport. You have chefs, they work on our meals. We have designers, stylists, we have mechanics, and all these things. Now imagine that in life we are doing the same thing. Imagine that in life the only, let's say, what can I talk about? Let's say that in life we had, for example, we only had one career we are doing. We don't have innovators. We don't have those people who manufactured automobiles. Let's say we had like one career, these people manufacturing only cars. But now you see, things are balanced. That's why I emphasize the thing of self-discovery. Discover yourself. Dig in that deeper nature of yourself, that character of yourself that connects with your destiny, that encourages you on a daily basis to wake up and go and serve people. By the way, when I started the computer school and I started training people, there were things that I was despising. I say like a simple software, like an application software like Microsoft Word. I was using it to write my book. I was using it to do coursework at university. And I thought, yeah, I know the software, I use it, I go in the field. But when I reached outside there, I saw the demand of the people. Someone comes and say, I need help on my CV. I need to study at least, let me pay some money at least for my, I want to finish like 2 months. At least it's an emergency. You train me like 2 weeks. We have a computer at the workplace, but I have problems with my bosses. I don't know how to use these programs. Imagine like Microsoft Office. It's the biggest program that is used in the office for bigger projects. But I was kind of despising it. But all the skills that I have in using it, I know I mastered it very well and other softwares. But that is the common one that really inspired me when I reached in the field. And I really trained some few people came, and the others brought the others, and I trained them on a daily basis. I was like, I don't always get shocked. I learn. Because when you're getting shocked, then which means that you're entering much more problems. You don't believe in yourself. You don't know what you're doing. But when I look at something, I don't get shocked. It gets my attention. So stop getting shocked by daily challenges, but start learning. Start getting the attention. And some people be like, I'm shocked. If you continue getting shocked, you're going to be shocked and shock your dreams off. But if you really want to get the secret of success, when something try to shock you, don't get shocked, only get the attention. So it wasn't a surprise to me. I said, okay, I had that intuition in myself because I discovered myself and sharing these experiences as a person. And I said, okay, now, oh, these people now need it. This is software that I was joking with. Now I increased the price because now I was despising it. I increased the price and the clients increased. So that's why I say that our uniqueness really differentiates us and it helps us. Yeah, and that is a bigger point. You can be running your business right now. We are running different businesses. Your business could be falling right now, facing dates. They are closing all the rent. You have tax, you have work, you have problems with employees. But trying to think, don't get shocked. Get their attention and see, why is this happening in my business? Why is this happening in my employees? You never know. Try to share with people. Try to discuss with people. Don't be selfish. But then most of us spearhead our careers. We stop being selfish. We share so much with the people from different careers. Because one time I had an appointment somewhere out of the city, out of Kampala city. Then a lady was seated there. I was going to meet. He's a producer, so I wanted to shoot my DVD. So when I reached there, I found the lady at the reception. You can be like, oh, this is a receptionist. Anyway, she does that one. But I had a project to do, and they had given me a project to do, and I started talking to her. I have this project to do, and I shared with her the details. But to my surprise, actually, at those times I had not started getting attention. I was still getting shocked. I still had some mediocrity, which I've kicked out of my life. And so that lady was seated, and I even got out my tablet and I started listing ideas. I got like 8 ideas from a receptionist, even someone who's not in ICT field. But she was like, now you know what? You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can reach out this one, you need this one. I was like, how is this thing happening? So when you discover yourself, you connect with your destiny, you connect with your purpose, you connect with your daily schedule, with your daily activity, your daily impact, with what you're doing. And I have my friend Agaba Gabriel, like whom we're close and we share a lot of things, and we're all in ICT field. But he has this thing that he says and inspires me, that this thing is epic, making your daily basis epic, going to the top, like doing excellent work. It inspires you. Most of us have been in school, and we have some subjects where we were performing very poor, but we tried to fight so hard. We got attention and learned these new things, and finally excelled. And it's the same thing right now, that if you're in a business, you're in a career, you're in a certain situation, and things are not going right, get the attention and ask. You just ask yourself, look around, share some ideas. Most of the ideas, by the way, they are not very far as we think. Like most people think of prosperity, success, promotion, and progress. Most people, it appears in the mind, and I was teaching some time back, and I say that it's an illusion of the mind, something that you might be thinking, but it doesn't exist. Most of us think our destinies are too far, our success is too far, and we think our resources are too far. But when you look around and really gather things that are on the table, you find that these things are around us. Yeah, just before I open up the second session, I want to share some small experience, because we learn from experience. Because shortly before I started a computer training school, I was just a technician, going out, troubleshooting computers, phones, screens, televisions. Then I had an idea in my mind. I said, I have skills, I'm learning new things, because not that you know everything, but whatever job I get a new thing and I learn from it. So I went to Entebbe. Someone called me to install CCTV cameras. I never had big idea about it. But when I was working on that project, I had to learn very, very new things. Then I was like, if I can share my skill, if I can share my knowledge, if I can share these things helping other people, training them, I think I can benefit in any other way and they can benefit. And guess what? If you don't be selfish, just be open, get out to the world, learn new things, practice, and get on the move. And you're going to see yourself discovering yourself, learning much more of the abilities that you don't have. Because there are some things that are hard to make, some calls are hard to make, some appointments. There's some people who are great funders and sponsors, but you can fear because people have worked hard, people have made different challenges, and they are too sensitive. People have been frauded the money, people have been stolen. Most projects people have lost a lot of money, they have lost a lot of friends, just because someone is learning as into the field. And I've started watching these things on a daily basis. So someone to trust you, it really takes a lot. So to make a call and really bring a proposal on the table and share it with someone, let's say you have an idea, it's not something easy. There's that fear, there's that thing. But then when you take a step and do it, things happen. Most people, they say miracles happen. But of course, you are the medium of the miracle. You are the medium of success. A miracle can't happen without you. It can happen without you taking a step. It can happen without your effort. It's effort that gets paid. And if you focus on the effort, the reward comes. Yeah, it's like crossing a bridge. So your effort is a bridge that takes you to a reward. So if you expect to get a reward, or you expect to make a profit where you have not put your effort, or where you have not invested your time, your resources, your time, and given it whatever it takes, I don't think you can get anything from there. Maybe if you're trying to do things that are not real and not stick to the principles of business. So in our second session, we are going to look at identifying and nurturing your talents and ideas. Then you look at doing what you love for a living, because I love the writing, I love computers, and I do them for a living. And what I want to do is that now these companies which I've been training, I train 2 sessions per week. I've been training 2 companies on a daily basis. I just come there, have a presentation. These employees, they're also people, they have challenges with their bosses, with their projects and everything. But when you come there, what gives me joy is that when you share an idea and they really get these things on the paper, you find these people in the next week, they are too expectant, they show you the results. So I've been training 2 companies on a daily basis. Those are 4 hours, and I'm adding extra 2 hours, which means those are 3 companies a day. And of course, per session is 100,000 shillings. It's not too much money if you invest it in this motivational sessions. I wanted to first share from this beautiful book, which is going to come in the future. Of course, I'll be announcing. We are going to look at identifying and nurturing your ideas and talents. It's on page 42. And now look, as we introduce our teachings every Sunday on self-discovery 2018 edition, I need us to take it from this introduction. We get deeper. Just have a lot of things in the store. Then at least by December, we can just say, these are reviews. These are the things that people have really been noting out. These people introducing out their projects, they have discovered themselves, and really things are happening, and they want to see things happening in your life. Because I told you that to every desire has a fulfillment. I've been having desires, and they're being fulfilled on a daily basis. And once you set fire on the bush, of course fire increases. Like fire, like a matchbox. Most of you, if you know a matchbox or you know a lighter, you can just spark on it, just on a small bush. But the fire grows bigger. It can even gut the whole big forest. So that's the power, and that's the power behind self-discovery. Just start step by step. Because before I start, there's something. When we get a dream, it's something that overwhelms, and someone will be like, how can I start from? What can I do? This thing is too big. But it takes a step by step, and continual effort until you get the whole thing running. Identifying and nurturing your talents and ideas. When we say that a good place to start is by gaining a clear idea. A good place to start. You need to start. I don't care about the age. I share the story of my colleague who was 58 years and he was still broke and had worked for over 38 years. And a good place to start. I know many people have been hitting my inbox. Where can I start from? They have ideas, they have everything laid out, but starting is a problem. Like I told you, it needs courage, it needs power. A good place to start is by gaining a clear idea of your skills and talents. make a list of the things you are naturally good at. So self-discovery is connected in naturally. You are naturally good at. So as well as the things you have become good at through repetitive effort, write down the skills you use in your job, the things you learned in school, and the things you enjoy doing in your spare time. Do you know that there are some people playing out their ideas and talents and they ain't making it? They are not earning from me, they are not impacting the community from it. So, what I want you to know is that get a clear idea of your skills. First, be clear about what you want. Because I can come in a restaurant and they just sit. Yes, I can have the menu, you can have the idea like a menu, but then if the waiter or waitress comes, if I don't choose that I want to drink this, I want to eat this, I'm not clear about what I want, then they might think maybe I have a problem and think you're confused or what. But once you become clear, say this is a type of meal I want, the price is here, this type of drink I want, they'll be able to serve you. And life is ready to serve you the success you need and the prosperity only when you become clear, have a clear idea and go out for it. So lastly, doing what you love for a living. What you love is something that you give your time, something you can do even though you're not paid. But of course, most of us have been in the field. Let's say someone said, I have an emergency, my computer has crashed. Then you just run and someone say, I don't have money, please you can help me for today. Maybe I'm going to pay you next time, I'm going to pay you next month, but please I need to recover my data. And you're like, okay, it's okay, let me do it for you, but you know I have needs. And finally when you're just working on him, and finally like two people come, say, oh, this is a technician. Someone like, yeah, oh, I have computers, I need this one and this one. And say, oh, I have. Then there you get a customer, just like doing something you love and helping out other people. So we shouldn't be driven by much more of what we get paid, but you should be driven with the serving heart, because the opportunities are hidden into helping, they are hidden into reaching out. So doing what you love for a living, how to reap from what you love, is like what I need you to understand on the journey of self-discovery is that what you need to know, actually the truths that are hidden in the power of self-discovery. If you want to turn your ideas to reality, it drives me powerfully that you should make it happen. You are not the same person now that you were back then, even myself. While it is possible to rekindle a dream you have held since childhood, you do not have to. Instead, let new dreams make themselves known to you. Ask yourself what type of work would make you feel most fulfilled. Actually, for me, fulfillment is something that drives me powerfully. So when someone says, I have a project, I need to work on it, then I say, Lord, help me. I said, I need this deal to really work out well. Because this week I got a client who bought a printer. Actually, I had never known about their mild printers, that it can scan, it can copy, it can print, and it uses cartridge. I'm just giving an example, I don't want us to go more into technical. Another one uses only powder and it prints only. Another one is wireless printer. So I just went out, looked at different printers. I never knew their specifications and computer requirements. But when I was in touch with a client, I had to dig out all the things. And guess what? I learned everything. Troubleshooting printers, I learned all those things. Yeah. And after, it was fulfilling for sure. And now, lastly, is that ask yourself how you can best make a contribution to the world by doing something you truly love. Yeah, you can do something you truly love and come out and impact the world. So I'm going to be blunt with you. There is no other alternative but to make time, set aside some time to really get to know yourself. That's a big thing I want you to understand, that figure out what you like to do or explore new activities so you can decide whether they might be one of your true passions. Yeah, and of course they are marketable. So experience is built with time and patience. Don't rush, because someone said if you rush, you crush. Thanks so much for watching today's sessions. I hope your life will not be the same. And next Sunday, the topic is going to be breaking barriers and the power of sacrifice. That's what you're going to talk about next Sunday, something that I'm preparing, and it's going to be breaking barriers. So next Sunday, be ready. We are getting much more people now to break these barriers on self-discovery. And that's the power of sacrifice. And remember, this book is still on the market, 7 days of goal setting, how to master the value of your time and work, and they work all both together. It's only $3. These books are available on Amazon Kindle. They are available, and in Kampala you can just hit my phone, my inbox, and it can be delivered to you. Just 10,000. You just learn how to start goal setting. Actually, the first version, first self-discovery, was goal setting, which I did a bit more in universities, and it really made an impact on these young people now who are employed, and they are really getting help. It's not a big book, but at least it carries some value. It's going to see your life to the next level. Lastly, there's this book, Become a Soul Superstar and Donate Your Market, by my friend and partner Daniel Chaudhry, and he's the one that you're going to be training you, inspiring you on 29th September at Serena Hotel from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. They're going to be book signing and a lot of activities, and the poster is already out, and tickets are going to be out on Tuesday. That's when they're going to hit the market. The ticket only 100,000, and you can also go on Eventbrite. They're only $32. We have a PayPal account. Thank you so much. Be inspired and motivated. Dreams come true. See you next Sunday. Blessed.